Hello and welcome back to Grant a Wish. Our first day with bells and chimes went quite well, but let's see what the second one brings. The chapter did say strange encounters. Yeah, chapter 4. Why do I feel so strange? When I wake the next morning, there's a moment of disorientation as I remember where I am and why. It's a strange experience. Not just waking up in this body, but also waking to the sounds of life outside and the sensation that I have things I must remember. Yeah, being just like a deity in the shrine, I guess you don't have plans to make and just go with the flow? That's right, I'm in a bed in the Laughing Antelope. I never did see the antelope in question last night. I wonder how Bells is faring. From what I remember of alcohol, it takes its vengeance in the morning. Ask the priest to check up on them or order the priest to check up on them. We're going to ask. I quietly asked the priest to check on them. The priest will be less intrusive than I if they're not yet ready to face the day. That's very considerate. After a few minutes though, it swirls gently in front of me, confused. You can't find them? What? How is this possible? Perhaps picking up on my worry, a familiar strand tugs faintly at my wrist. I follow immediately, and it leads me to the room Bells gestured to last night. They're inside? The breeze twists round me. They're not. Then why? The small tug from the strand ceases, and a moment later a sound is carried to me instead. Chimes. Clever breeze. It couldn't find bells, but it recognized to bring me to chimes instead. It sounds like he's sleeping though. I'll wait to disturb him until after I've tried searching myself properly. Still, if Bells isn't in their room and the priest can't find them outside, where would they be? Maybe the innkeep will know? I wander my way downstairs, where I'm informed that Bells left the building an hour or so ago. Try the apothecary. Probably out looking for a hangover cure. Thank you. Well, after last night, it's as likely a place as any. And if not, I can always come back and ask Chimes. Given how much he seemed to fuss over Bells, I get the sense that he wouldn't be sleeping soundly unless he knew where they were. I'll need a description of the apothecary before I can ask the priest to lead me. I look for someone who might be able to tell me, and soon spot someone whose clothes catch my eye due to the strange material. Good morning. Morning. Do you know where I might find the apothecary? The fuck is an apothecary? I hear a snicker come from behind me, and bleeding out of the shadows of an alley is a second person. They mean a pharmacy, Aiden. If our glorious leaders spot you wearing jeans, Yadira would pitch a fit, and Knight might just have a nervous breakdown. Whatever. Like you've not been causing more trouble than me. I would never. Now, if it's the apothecary that you're looking for, kind stranger, you're going to want to look for the sign with a mortar and pestle on it. Thank you. I wave goodbye to the strangers. Okay, that was odd. Ah, strange encounters indeed. Ask the breeze to lead you to the shop with that sign or order it. Going to ask, of course. The breeze excitedly complies, but not before flowing around me in a cheerful dance. I truly do enjoy its company. I shall miss this when I disappear. Perhaps that's why I'm so happy to go along with bells procrastinating on their wish. Although that could equally be why it's so dangerous to keep going along with this. I had been resolved yesterday. Will I be able to keep hold of that resolve a day from now? What about a week from now, while I grow more aware of all that I shall miss? Find someone as playful and as kind as you for your next master, won't you? The breeze blows my hair into my face in response. All right. I'm sorry. I am shown to the apothecary, which is an odd building filled with a mixture of potions and herbs. No one is at the counter when I enter, so I look around curiously. I wonder what all these do. I can sense magic in some of them. Yeah, it's definitely not just potions. Oops, what was that? No idea what my PC is doing, but let's try to carry on. Only the freshest batch, however.
Hello.
Admiring the stock. I whirl around, surprised. There is a woman behind me, but I barely have time to take her in before I'm struck by the powerful aura I can sense around her. My instincts scream. Get out of here, small fry. You're going to get killed. She holds up a hand before I can evaporate into the wind.
Oh.
Whoa, chill.
It's all right.
I'm not a windy goddess or whatever your domain is. We don't have beef. Okay. I hesitate still, unsure. She seems friendly enough. But even if I don't recognize her symbol, I can tell that the woman in front of me is one of the major deities. Well, if by the design I'm supposed to guess, we do have some flames, but also hearts, so fire, passion. Does she do love potions? She is no goddess of ghosts. What is she doing here? Sorry if I spooked you. Just wanted to say hi. Hello. I try to relax my wariness and talk normally. Is this your shop?
No.
Oh no, I'm just working here for the day. Something fun was going down with one of my favorite children, so I thought I'd pop in.
I'm C.
You can call me C. C-I-E, C?
No.
Not quite. Okay, then C-E, C? She laughs. Just C. No other letters required. Okay, so the game was tricking me with the spelling there. Thank you for that. I study her symbol again, trying to ascertain what her domain is. If I knew, it might help me to feel a little safer talking to her. Unfortunately, it's one of the more ambiguous symbols. Probably not one of the elemental domains. But that still leaves a whole host of conceptual domains. Vengeance, innovation, youth. All of these are domains with vague symbols and whose deities are incredibly powerful. If I speak too freely while ignorant of her domain, I risk angering a deity with the power to level this entire settlement. Okay then. Curious. I could always just tell you. But you know, where's the fun in that?
Can you guess?
I kinda wanna see if you can figure it out.
It's all right.
You should relax though. I really am just here to chill and watch the fun play out. Anyway, you're looking for your friend, right? Obviously they're not here. But I can point you to someone who'll know where they are. I would appreciate that. So, you're gonna wanna look for a boy with purple hair and a fancy purple cloak. If you ask about bells, he'll know where to point you. Or you could always ask Chimes. But this will help your long-term goals more. She winks. Oh, one final piece of advice. A gift of goodwill to show I really do mean no harm. You're gonna want to avoid changing your form in front of people around here. Why? They're not going to assume goddess the way they might have in the old days. They're gonna assume the worst. But enough of that. You're going to miss your chance if you hang around with me this whole time. She ushers me out of the shop. Goodbye. I turn back just as I pass the doorway. Thank you for your advice. It wouldn't do to be ungrateful after all. See you around. I'm not sure what to think about that interaction. Same, like I have some notion, but could be anything and nothing. Perhaps for now I should just focus on finding this purple-haired figure. Before I can send the breeze to find them, I see someone staring at me suspiciously from across the street. As I meet his gaze, he only scowls deeper.
Been seeing a lot of you outsiders around lately whenever I visit. You best be sure you skip over our town in your travels. We don't want no strangers coming our way, you hear?
This seems an extreme position to take. To ban all travelers from entering your village.
It don't matter. We can't risk no monsters walking through our gates. So you stay here or go round, get it?
I should think it clear I am no monster. The man looks enraged.
You think it wore the face of a monster when it walked into our village and stole one of our own? You have no idea what happened to us.
He grows more agitated by the second. What do I do?
Oh.
Okay, I thought I had to make a choice here.
Oh, this looks like it could get messy. We should get out of here. Follow me. A hand reaches out for mine, giving a gentle tug. This way. Well, thank you, and I'm immediately spotting the bracelet. I follow after, as soon as I spot the flashy cloak and glint of purple hair. Another extravagantly dressed person. Perhaps it's simply the style in this day and age. He leads me to an alley out of the way. You gotta be careful with the folks from Oxtide. They're a bit abrasive with travelers after what happened.
Oh.
Although, I guess you wouldn't know they're from Oxtide until you spoke to them. Anyway, nice to meet you, stranger.
Nice to meet you. I was looking for you.
What?
You were?
Yes. I was told you could help me find bells. Might I get your name?
Can I wager a guess and this is Ren?
Oh,
Oh. I'm Ray. Mm-hmm. Sure you are.
the name's Ray.
At your service.
Mahina.
So you're looking for bells? I can totally help you out. Just one thing first. Who, told you that I would know?
I'm not sure if C is hiding her identity while she's here.
How should I answer? A goddess named C told me. Maybe not. A goddess told me? A woman named C told me. Yeah, I guess that's the best one.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
What?
C knows? I suppose so.
Oh.
Okay. This is fine. I think. I should probably speak to C after this. Well, anyways. If you're looking for bells, you'll want to head to Cheeky Nan's Doze. It's a breakfast cafe near here. You should try their pancakes.
Thank you.
But given that even the breeze couldn't find them...
If I might ask, why do you know this?
Oh, I know all sorts of things. If you ever need help and I'm around, you can totally ask me. But I gotta shoot for now. Good luck finding bells. Ray is gone from my sight in a blink, but I hear his voice call back down the alley.
Oh.
And seriously, try those pancakes.
There are many strange people in this town.
Agreed. Okay, so why would he want to stay low, like not get his name tossed around? Curious. After what feels like an unreasonable amount of searching, especially for one used to having a guide like myself, I finally find bells. They're set at one of the tables in Cheeky Nan's Doze. Hey. Morning. Good morning. What should I ask first? How are you faring this morning? Where have you been? Or are the pancakes here any good? How are you faring this morning? I'm good. I wasn't feeling too hot when I first got up, which is why I left Chime sleeping and went to get some breakfast. But now I'm okay. Better now that you're here. Before we continue though, you seriously have to try the pancakes here. People keep telling me, so sure. Let me order some. They quickly place an order with one of the servers and then slide back into their seat at the table. Okay, we're good. So, now that we're reunited once again, what do you want to do? We should probably eat the pancakes that you ordered. Then, we should probably reunite with Chimes. Oh, that's true. He'll get grumpy if I leave him alone too long. Alright. Let's heat up and we'll head back for him. And that's it? Okay. Also, that was a bit misleading with what should I ask first. I hoped we could at least ask one more thing, but okay. When we arrive back at the tavern and head upstairs, it's to quite the commotion.
A maid is chasing Chimes around the room with her broom, while the mouse squeaks loudly. Of course. Get back here! Huh.
Ah!
You will never catch me.
Oh!
Whoa.
Ah!
Tell this foolish human to desist.
Bells looks too flustered to react quickly enough, while the maid brings her broom down again. She got quite close to Chimes that time. I should use the wind to knock the broom off course, use the wind to carry Chimes to safety, use the wind to knock the woman over, or dive at Chimes and rescue him that way. I don't want to knock her over, and I don't really want to be too suspicious with the wind either. I'm just gonna do it the human way. Dive at Chimes and rescue him that way. As the maid brings the broom up again, I throw myself full body at Chimes, hands outstretched. The broom comes down painfully on my head just as my hands cup Chimes. What on earth is going on?
Oh!
Mahina! Chimes! Are you okay?
I am alright. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I was cleaning your room while you were out when I noticed some vermin.
Ah!
How dare you! I am no vermin.
No.
No. Chimes is my pet.
Ah!
Advisor and guardian.
What?
Ah!
He's not vermin. He's with me.
I'm very sorry. You'll be reimbursed for this.
She bows frantically and then hurries from the room, looking scared. I mean, that's the best reaction you could get, like, feel sorry for her, feeling bad now, but other ends would probably be like, okay, you cannot just bring pets unannounced. Right?
Oh.
You okay, buddy? Bells carefully checks Chimes over for injuries. I am fine now. It was a most rude awakening, though.
Sorry.
Don't worry, I won't leave you alone again. Something seems to alarm Bells as they examine Chimes, and their eyes widen.
Oh!
Oh no. You have a grey hair.
Yes.
Yes, I have lived a long time. I'm very good at survival. This is why you should listen to me more.
Oh.
What am I going to do if you grow old and I lose you? Bells looks distraught by the idea. Extending Chime's lifespan would require a significant amount of power, which I'm trying to save for the wish. But this does seem very important to Bells. I could extend his lifespan, or I'm sure you still have many years left with him. Oh, this is mean. No. No. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, this is a tough one. I mean, I know we're told to conserve our energy. And this seems kind of significant. I mean, does this Chimes even want that? Oh, I'm gonna go with no. I'm sure if you're only finding a grey hair now, you'll still have many happy years with him. I guess that's true. Hope so. I have no idea what I'm gonna do without you though, buddy. Belle scoops Chimes up and places him back on their shoulder. Do not count me out yet.
Foolish child.
I'll probably still outlive you. I relay Chimes' words and Bells laughs.
Yeah!
Yeah, probably. So, what trouble should we get into?
None, preferably? Chapter 5, Making Mischief. In the end, it is decided that we will go see some of the preparation taking place for the upcoming festival and perhaps assist. According to Bells, it is a good chance to make some easy coin, whilst also befriending the townsfolk. We make light conversation as we head to the children's theatre, where most of the preparations are taking place. I find myself curious about something, however, as I take in Belle's usual extravagant outfit. Could I ask a question regarding your offering?
Sure. Ask away.
The offering you made. You wear a very similar bracelet on your left wrist. Are they a matching set? Bells examines the bracelet they still wear with an indecipherable expression. They soon become animated again, though.
Oh, I guess they're kind of a matching set.
But they're meant for different people to wear. I gave you mine, actually. The one I'm wearing, I'm keeping hold of for someone else. Does it belong to the person you're seeking?
Oh.
Ah, yeah. Were you good friends? Did you know them well? Were you family? I mean, did you know them well? Kind of seems like obvious. Or does it? It's interesting that that is an option. I'm gonna go with that one. Did you know them well?
No.
Not really.
Anyway, it's going to him when I find him.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't offer you a matching pair.
Oh!
I could totally make you a new one, though. It can be blue to go with your outfit. Thank you. I'm finding that it's easier to simply say thank you in advance with Bells instead of telling them it's unnecessary. Also, we're here. Okay, so yeah, we're really not going into that. We're only getting really snippets of what the wish truly is to Bells, is it? You didn't know them well. Is that true? I have doubts. We're here. We enter a building that has a unique stony exterior, unlike the many wood-made buildings around here. Inside is a hub of activity, as people bustle about carrying supplies. In the section Bells leads me to, people are carefully painting various glass ornaments and decorations. One child appears to be very carefully painting a grey-skinned creature of some sort, wearing a feathered hat. Ooh. What are you painting there?
This is Captain Finn!
He's a shark and a pirate and a captain, and he's the coolest ever.
Yeah!
Tell me about him. The child launches into an excitable story about the seafaring exploits of the shark pirate captain. It seems a rather unlikely tale, mostly because I hadn't thought sharks were capable of wielding cutlasses. Then again, I hadn't thought antelopes could love, so who knows, I suppose. This world is a mysterious place. Yeah. Nevertheless, the child is a very energetic narrator, and it makes for an entertaining story, even if it's not the most cohesive one. Bells is certainly a vocal audience, gasping and cheering in turns.
Oh!
Wow, he really is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah!
I've actually heard a few tales myself while traveling. Wanna hear one?
The child nods, and so Bells picks up a glass ornament themselves and starts to carefully paint while they speak. Their voice takes on an almost lyrical quality. Once upon a time, there was a village right on the edge of a forest.
Oh!
Like ours!
Yeah!
Exactly. Now, this village was a little different because living in their forest was a monster. The villagers knew this, so they forbade anyone from going into the forest lest the monster snatch them away. Bells gestures dramatically as they speak. But one little boy didn't listen to the warnings, and he decided that he was going to head into the woods instead of going to school. When night came and he hadn't returned home, his parents were beside themselves. They argued for hours about whether to send a rescue party. His sister, however, didn't hesitate. While her parents were arguing, she snuck out of the house with nothing but her father's dagger and a lantern. She bravely plunged into the dark forest to save her brother. She didn't allow herself to be swayed by the growls of the fearsome beasts in the forest or the shadows that lurked. As she traveled through, she came across a strange boy who offered to help her. She knew this was no villager, however. She knew at once that this was the monster. For you see, the monster that resided in the forest was a fearsome shapeshifter, capable of looking like a human one moment and a vicious beast the next. She raised her dagger high, and the monster panicked, turning into a squirrel and racing up a tree out of reach. "Please wait," cried the squirrel. "I do not wish to fight." The girl hesitated. "But you are the monster of the forest. You have stolen my brother from me, and I have come to get him back." The squirrel pleaded further. "I know not your brother. I am no monster. I only wish to help." The girl was conflicted, but in the end she made a very brave and risky decision indeed. She lowered her dagger. She told this monster, whom the village so feared, all about her brother who had vanished. The monster turned at once into a bird and took to the skies. Together they found the brother, who had fallen from a tree in the forest and lay unconscious and bleeding on the ground. The monster transformed yet again, this time into a bear, capable of carrying the siblings on its back. It carried them all the way to town, where it laid them down at the edge of the forest. "Thank you," said the girl to the monster. "I will tell the village of your kindness." The monster smiled and bade them good luck and goodbye, heading back into his home. And the girl and her brother lived happily ever after. The child listens carefully to the story, watching Bells with wide eyes.
But
"What about the monster?"
What?
What about it?
Did the monster live happily ever after too?
What a good question.
Yeah!
Oh, yes. The girl told the villagers about what the monster had done, and they realized that they had been mistaken all along. They left gifts of food at the forest's edge, and from then on, the village told tales not of the fearsome monster in their forest, but of the kind spirit that resided there instead. They still tell the tale now. That's how I heard it, and that's how I can tell it to you now. Bells shows off the finished ornament with a squirrel painted onto the glass, giving a mischievous wink. The boy looks amazed.
Oh!
Do you think it's still around?
Who knows? But don't go wandering into the forest on your own, okay? You might get hurt like the little boy in the story, and we don't want that, do we? The boy shakes his head very seriously, and Bells smiles.
Oscar.
It's time to go.
Oh!
He startles as he hears this call, and as he does, he drops the glass ornament he had been holding. There is a moment of stunned silence before he starts to cry.
Oh.
Oh, hey, no. It's okay. We'll tell the organizers that I dropped that one, and we can help you make a new one. The boy seems inconsolable, however. Bells looks a little panicked. Is there something I can do to help? Fix the boy's ornament with magic. Help Bells try to comfort him, or I should stay out of this. Now this is one... This is one where the magic would feel wasted, kind of. Like, I do feel bad for them, but let's just help Bells try to comfort him. I try my best to sound soothing as I speak. We'll help you paint a new one. You can draw the brave Captain Finn. And we'll draw some of his crew. Bells nods beside me.
Yeah!
We can make a whole series of pirate ornaments. I'll even see if I can convince someone round here to craft a glass ship. How about that? Slowly, the crying calms to sniffles and then a wobbly smile. Really?
Yeah!
Of course. Just you wait and see. Now you'd best head back to your guardian. But you'll see when you next visit. There'll be a glass pirate ship in the works. Oscar giggles and nods. Okay. See you. We wave him off, and once he's out of sight, Bells turns back to me.
Thanks!
Thanks for helping. You're really kind, aren't you? No more so than you. That's true. Okay, that was some commotion. And now I'm having doubts if maybe for chimes, like this kind of situation, I'm like, yeah, magic would kind of be a waste, and I'm wondering if for chimes I should have used it. But well, this is the playthrough you're getting, whatever ending we'll end up with. After, as we walk back to the tavern, Belle speaks up, sounding wistful. That story I told. It's amazing the difference in how children reacted versus adults. Children will hear a tale about a kind-hearted monster and believe it wholeheartedly. Adults,
Oh.
they're a lot less willing to humor the thought. Now, you're gonna change the topic, eh? Let's get some grub. Sure. A kind-hearted monster. I wonder. I spend a week with Bells in this way, trying new foods and drinks and taking part in the preparation for the festival. I don't learn anything more about Belle's wish during this week. Somehow I get the feeling that as more time passes, they grow more determined to put it off. They seem determined that any wish-making can wait until after the festival, which I have to experience. I find it harder and harder to argue as the days pass, and I have more fun with each one. I don't want these days to end. Oh boy. A few days before the Glass Light Festival, I find myself wandering the town alone whilst Bells is busy earning some coin.
Oh.
Hey,
Mahina?
I turn and see Ray, who wears an easy grin. Ray, it is good to see you.
Yeah?
What are you up to today? I'm gathering some info before the festival. I can't stay long, but it was cool to run into you. I'll see you about. Ray is not the only familiar face I come across. The next, I encounter working on the main street.
Hello.
Well, hi. See? You are working at a food stall today? I thought I'd shake things up. Besides, I get a better view of the antics from here. Something fun is about to happen with my favored child. Oh, I remember this from our previous conversation. I was too nervous to ask about it then. But you mentioned a favored child before too. Is it anyone I know? Demigods tend to be quite noticeable, although I suppose it depends entirely on the domain. A demigod of the stealth domain would be the opposite of noticeable, I suppose. That said, I strongly doubt that C is goddess of stealth. Isn't it obvious? It's bells, of course. Could have guessed. Who else? Wait. Bells is your child? Oh, don't worry. No, I am not being quite so literal as that. That child is no demigod. They are only my child in the same way Satyr are the children of Layla, the deity of nature. But they are certainly my favorite. Something is still odd about this. For the relationship to be likened to that of the Satyr and the deity of nature. Which deity created humans again? Honestly, I had always somewhat believed that humans had created themselves. I am distracted from my musings by C, whose eyes glint with challenge.
Can you guess?
Has this helped you figure out my domain yet? I consider the question. What kind of goddess would favor bells? Okay, are you the goddess of fashion? Are you the goddess of mischief? Are you the goddess of thieves or the goddess of beauty? Ooh. Okay, I don't think fashion or thieves. So mischief or beauty? Both seem realistic. And maybe this is more of like our sentiment. Mischief or beauty? I am... Oh, okay, the chapter is called something with mischief, so that would kind of point to that, but I think I'm going to go with Goddess of Beauty. This form is quite nice, isn't it? She does it well.
No.
But no. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were flirting with me. Try again. Okay, I thought more... I mean, sure, she is beautiful, but I thought more in the sense of calling bells beautiful. I'll give you a hint. It does start with C. Oh, okay. The goddess of charm, calm, or chaos. Not calm. Charm or chaos? I'm gonna try for charm. No, I'm certain you're flirting with me.
No.
Alas, I am not. I'm sure you'll get it soon. For now, there's a very interesting visitor whom you're definitely not going to want to miss. There is? C waves me off, looking excited. Should I be nervous? Bye for now. Okay, so would it be chaos or something completely different? Cunning? What else is there with C? I'm gonna keep thinking about this later. I make my way from my stall, pondering who she meant and where I should head next. That's when I absent-mindedly bump into someone. As I gather my bearings and look up. Ray? Did he really change clothes in such a short window of time?
Oh.
You okay? He steadies me automatically with a hand on my arm, but he looks as confused as I feel.
No.
Sorry, I think you've got the wrong person. He seems to come to some realization, however, since he doesn't look confused anymore. Hmm? We spoke not 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh.
I remember now. Wait. 10 minutes ago? He stares at me in confusion for a long few seconds before a light seems to go off behind his eyes all at once.
Oh.
Oh shit. Bells is actually here right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What? Yeah, I was about to say, what? He seems to register my shock.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Um. Hmm.
Not Ray. Hi there, friend who I spoke to not 10 minutes ago. Were you expecting that to work or just hoping? Mostly hoping. Should have gone for twin though. Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I wasn't thinking fast enough. Shit. So, can I interest you in a decent sum of gold to not out Bells? Or Ray, was it? Top tier creativity, Bells. Love it. There's fondness in his voice for a moment, but then he quickly loses the joking demeanor. But seriously though, I swear that whatever you're thinking, they're not here to cause trouble or whatever. You don't need to... He can't seem to finish that sentence. I will pay you whatever you need to leave this be. I do not need coin. Answers might be nice enough. Might be nice though. Whoever this Ray lookalike is, this answer clearly worries them. The rising of the defenses is an almost physical thing. This is beginning to feel tense. I wonder... Show that you can change forms, promise that you would never hurt Bells, or explain that you are not human. Wait? Okay, so... They know Bells? Wait. So when we first met, quote, Ray, was that Bells? Like, shapeshifting? Is that it? Is that the thing? Okay, so we were warned of changing our form here. But if this guy knows Bells, then maybe it's not a huge issue. Promise that you would never hurt Bells. Explain that you're not human. Oh, tricky. Let's do another save, because why not? I guess we can just go with promise that you would never hurt Bells. They seem to relax somewhat. Oh, thank God. Goddess, actually.
What?
What? I hold my hand out between us. I am Mahina, goddess of the breeze. It is nice to make your acquaintance. Not Ray stares at me for a few seconds before shaking my hand firmly.
I'm Ren.
Ren. I knew it. Human of the being totally average domain. I'm afraid your dear friend already revealed that to be a lie. Besides, I'm sure that anyone that counts Bells amongst their friends is far from average. Ren gives a sharp laugh. Okay, you got me there. But spending long enough around Bells and their other friends has a way to make best pickpocket in the country seem average, honestly.
Oh.
Speaking of, there aren't any warrants out for this Ray that I should be on the lookout for, are there? None that I am aware of. Oh good. Because it's enough that I occasionally get surprised with their tab. now that you're more reassured of my intentions, may I know a little more about what precisely is happening?
Oh.
Oh, right. Not really sure what I can tell you, since it's not my secret. Even if I did accidentally out it. But I'm sure if you ask Bells...
Oh.
Wait, do they usually look like me? Or do they look different right now? Because we could have some fun with this first. I know Bells as a pink-haired dancer. And I thought I knew your form as a boy named Ray. I did not see him often, compared to Bells. However, I saw him very recently.
Oh.
Pink-haired. Ooh, they got another one. But if they look like me right now, can I be there for when you reunite? Hidden, of course. If nothing else, I gotta see what outfit I'm in this time. You seem rather calm about the idea that someone else is using your form.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I gave them permission. Okay, that makes much more sense. So it'd be weird for me to get all worked up about it. I suppose that makes sense. Or at least, hopefully it will, once I understand a bit more what is going on with Bells. So, they managed to make friends with a goddess. There's gotta be more to that story. I tell Ren an abridged tale of the past week as the breeze leads me to... Ray? Bells? Do they wish to be referred to differently when they switch forms? Their pronouns seemingly changed, however minorly, so it's possible. I suppose I will have to ask. It does explain the whole thing of, okay, there are so many people here that dress extravagantly. If Bells does change form but still keeps the fancy clothes. Maybe goddess of fashion for the previous one would have made more sense. Ren slips masterfully into the shadows as soon as Ray comes into view, but I hear a low whistle before he vanishes. Not bad, I'm rocking it. Ray catches sight of me quickly and grins, seemingly unaware that anything is wrong.
Mahina?
We keep meeting today.
Oh, and that's why the bracelet. Oh, I get it now. I thought it was just more of like... Not a friend group thing, but, you know, like... where it made sense that several people had the same bracelet, but... of course... the colors and all, sure. We certainly do. Can I help you? Come straight out and ask, try to gently ask, play a prank. Ooh. We gotta get some mischief in here, so let's play a prank. I feel a spark of mischief rise up as I look at Ray's unsuspecting face. Explain how worried you are that you can't find Bells. Confess your feelings for Bells to Ray. Ooh. Confess your plan to run away with Chimes to Ray. Oh, wow. First Master James, second one, I don't know if that's a bit too forward. Let's go with the third one. I make my voice sound as serious as I can. I need your help, Ray. I have a plan to run away with Chimes, and I need you to help me distract Bells.
What?
Chimes has already agreed, I just need to find the right timing.
No.
Chimes would never. A squeak comes from their pocket.
If you keep hiding me in your pocket, I might just consider it.
Bells looks scandalized.
No.
Chimes, you wouldn't.
Then they seem to register what they've just revealed. Wait.
No.
I
already knew it was you, Bells. They seem to deflate right in front of me. Please don't freak out. I can explain. This is now the second time the default assumption has been that I would react not just negatively, but extremely so. Is it truly so dire a secret? I think back to C's warning not to change my form in front of others. They won't assume goddess as they once would have. What would they assume then? Well, monster, obviously. What am I supposed to be assuming right now? There must be more to this than I realize. Well, I mean, that whole storytelling part must have meant something. How did you find out? With masterful timing, Ren steps out of the shadows.
Oh.
Ren. Bells. It's good to see you. Or me, I guess. So weird with the dual grins. Bells hugs Ren tightly for a moment before seeming to come to a realization. They look to me.
Oh.
So, you met Ren. Sorry, Bells. Didn't mean to cause you trouble with my arrival. Bells shakes their head.
No.
Never. We should talk. Let me just... Belle steps into a relatively hidden alleyway and glances around quickly. Okay. 1 second. They pull something out from their bag and suddenly there's a flash of smoke. You don't want to watch too closely for the transition.
Why must you always do this?
When the smoke clears, Belle stands in front of me, looking sheepish.
Guess I owe you some answers, huh?
Yeah, you kind of do. Chapter 6 answers, but I'm going to end it here for the day. Don't want these to get too long. Oh, I can save over this one. Yeah. Okay, let's return. Okay, so... that a week has already passed, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, not making good on the wish, but also... It's so tricky with not even knowing the wish, the exact wish, like what it entails. And the way Bells is just avoiding it altogether. And that's the thing, like if we're not even supposed to grant the wish anymore, why conserve our magic? I don't know. Very tricky. But I think it still makes sense to be conserving our energy, at least to a degree. Yeah, we met Ren. That's great. Yeah, I think it's gonna keep being interesting. I did like this part as well. And also like some of the other characters. I know that Oscar, the little boy, is also part of one of the other routes. So that's fun that you have a little glimpse of that as well. Like it's completely its own route since you start with the wish from very early on. But that there's still some overlap, that it's still just the same universe, or yeah, I like that. Okay, but yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, bye bye.